What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this. All right, so Milady's been doing her thing recently. The last few days, the last few weeks, since we bottomed out down here at the 18.5. We currently sitting at 6.1, looking pretty good. Let's see, from that bottom, we've moved up 228% at the little high that was just a little bit above that we hit last night. 239% move up in the last, let's see here, since the 5th. So it's been probably roughly almost 3 weeks now. If you look at this chart, it looks wonderful. We did have an explosive move right here. We did go back and retest some levels, but from there on, it looks like we've just been hitting some nice waves. Are these Elliott waves? Who knows? I don't really follow the Elliott wave trend, but as far as where we're at right now, some quick TA on Milady. Again, we're sitting at 6.1, right under that 236 fib retracement line. We could pretty much say that we retested this multiple times and did get rejected. It was a little bit above the line, somewhere around the 6.3. Right now, Bitcoin currently sitting at around 30,700, right under 700. We did get yesterday up to what? It was like 31,200, I believe, somewhere around there. Bitcoin definitely has been having a nice rally. Dominance on Bitcoin's been moving up. Over 50% of the whole crypto ecosystem is Bitcoin as of right now, which, you can look at it a bunch of different ways, but regardless, I think right now a lot of people have moved over to Bitcoin just because there's a lot of bullish narrative news coming out with a lot of big institutional companies that are, investing in Bitcoin, stuff like that. So a lot of people tend to jump over to a more um, secure project, and Bitcoin's and Ethereum are always going to be those two top dogs. From what I'm getting is a lot of people, they're not definitely out of altcoins, but what they're doing is they're putting a little bit more than they usually would. Instead of having like a 50-50 portfolio, they're having like a 70-30, where 70% of it is in Bitcoin. And that's why you're seeing the dominance move up. Regardless of all that stuff, Milady. So what do I expect? For right now, I think with this weekend, we're going into the weekend, we might have, just a sluggish move around. You never know. Bitcoin sometimes out of nowhere just start rallying. But from what it looks like is Bitcoin looks like it's just, kind of sitting, wants to just chill along. As long as we can hold up to 30,000, I think Milady is going to be perfectly fine. I wouldn't doubt that we maybe come down at some point and retest this 5 mark somewhere at the 382 fib, something like what we did over here. We had this nice move up and we went back and retested the 3.7 mark, and then we had a nice move again, kind of bounced back down and retested the 4.7. I would expect this kind of trend to continue and most likely come back and bounce somewhere around the 5. Who knows, maybe even back down to the 4.7. Is that a good time to maybe add to your bags? Possibly. Depending on where you bought in, where you're sitting at, that could be a decent spot. Obviously, I'm not giving out financial advice, but what do I expect? If we can expect the market, Bitcoin to rally, which some people are calling 32. Obviously, 32 is definitely in our grasp, but 36, 42,000 for Bitcoin. If we can see that, Milady, if it can stay on this bullish track that it's on, definitely we're going to see some nice movement back up. We might even see it get back towards some of these other highs that we did see back here where it double topped before it folded, somewhere around this 16 mark. If we were to make a move like that, it isn't going to be an overnight move most likely, but that's another 174% move up. If you zoom out like we have, you see where Milady, look where Milady shot up, all the way up here. Let's just do something real quick. If we go from where we're at right now up to where that is, holy crap, that's a 360% move up to its all-time high. But the reason why I have this zoomed out, because if you look, Milady, even at right now, it's pumped up, 100 and something percent from that bottom. It's still relatively, not down here, but it's, I feel like it's at a midpoint right now. It's in this area right here where it kind of got some solid support, which is great to see. Hopefully we can have eventually get above this next fib up here, which would be the 8, And if anything, if we need to bounce, we have some support just like we did over here, and maybe see some kind of a movement like this where it's just a nice explosive movement up to the 16 mark. That would be very, very nice to see. But regardless, Milady sitting at around 50 million, about 50, anywhere from 51, 52, $53 million market cap, depending on where you check it. Still relatively so small. This thing has so much more potential to move up. So we'll leave it like that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Anything crazy happens with Milady, ICP, Pepe, anything, any of these projects, I'm going to keep you informed. Obviously, I don't come out immediately. I'm making sure to kind of wait and sit and watch the market so I can we can talk about what happened instead of what's going on currently, because it's hard to kind of predict when a market is just exploding. You never know. It could be just a quick movement, but I like to just kind of wait, gather information, and then post a video. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I thank you guys so much.